Hey there, this is Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your mid-month June 2021 reading, your energy check, and I'm doing a little bit differently this time. I'm choosing the zodiac sign that's on one of these cards, and I'm not going to know who I'm reading for until the end, but I am tuning into your energy. So, and this deck is lighting up, Morgan Greer. And we're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because they don't want to talk to anyone else. And we're tuning into whoever this sign is, tuning into that stream of consciousness, stream of energy. I'm just going to make a note that the Magician popped out here. And asking the angels and guides to give you messages for your highest and your greatest good, your most benevolent outcomes. I'm also hearing something about safety and security, giving you messages for your highest safety and security. So any messages you need to know to move forward with a sense of peace and understanding that you're walking your divine path. Okay, let's see what you got here. We're going to do the Old Wise Tree spread. And we're going to get some clarification. And I'll pull a yes or no at the end as well. So let's see what we have going on here. The first thing that I'm noticing is this King of Swords at your big picture. So this is somebody coming with the truth, standing in their truth, expecting the truth. This is a victory card. This is someone going forward with a sense of knowingness and knowledge of what has come to pass and what is coming. And this is also coming from a place of the Ace of Swords. So this is using that power of understanding and knowledge and victory as you're going forward. So both of those are coming up first for me. Your happening now and into the near future is talking about some sort of action being taken regarding, stability and foundation. This could be some kind of communication about finances. It could be some kind of communication about, I'm hearing a dwelling, a living place where you're living, but some kind of communication about stability. Yeah, I'm hearing stability and finance. And it's also some kind of invitation. This is something that you can say yes or no to. So there's some kind of decision or some kind of offer that you can decline if you want to, or you can accept. Your highest part of yourself is talking about water under the bridge. It's talking about some sneaky monkey things that were found out with this Ace of Swords, and you're using whatever it is that you found out, the truth, to move forward. So the sneaky monkey business, it is water under the bridge, but it's almost like there's been some kind of forgiveness, yet that doesn't mean you forget. So the information that was gleaned from this illumination is definitely being used going forward in the future. Your angels and guides are talking about some kind of, I'm even hearing dramatic problem, or some kind of problem somebody is creating to be dramatic, but this is about hope that's not really happening. It's somebody is like, this is the loss of hope, or the loss of, I even want to say trust in someone. This is that whole loss of trust in someone, but someone is not moving forward. This person, whoever has told you an untruth, I feel like they're the ones who are not moving forward with this, because it looks like you are very much moving forward. They could even be coming to you with an offer of stability, like, oh, you can trust me this time. And that's why it's coming up so strongly that this is something that it's an offer, and it's like, ooh, yay, an offer. But in actuality, it's like, wait a minute, you don't have to pick up what everybody's putting down. So the heart of the situation is talking about possibly still being in the battle. Yeah, and this is somebody communicating truths. So we've got lots of swords energy here. Somebody is really upset about the thing that they heard, and somebody is really upset about the thing that was said. There isn't really a victory here, aside from the fact that you gleaned the truth. It's a sadness, and we're going to clarify all of this too. There's some kind of release in with the Lover's card in the position of release. This is some kind of, I even want to say dramatic, traumatic ending. Even though I'm not seeing a whole lot of drama, I keep feeling it. It's like even somebody said something to be dramatic or to get a reaction. And it did lead to the release of some kind of connection or some kind of partnership. The resistance is creating a passionate new beginning. So I don't feel like you are very quick to jump on that passionate new beginning wagon. Past, present, future. Here's the past, and the past is this devil card. This could have to do with work, relationships, but this is also talking about trauma and turmoil and shadow work and obsessions and addictions. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this is what was talked about or dramatically shared. Here we have two queens. We have a Queen of Pentacles reversed, and we have a Queen of Cups in your present time situation here. This does look like two different people. It also looks like, ooh, yeah, this looks like a third party situation. So here are two people who are involved in this third party situation. It looks like there's a masculine energy. It looks like there are two feminine energies. And these two jumped out too. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about those. The Knight of Rods, the Wheel of Fortune. So this does look like some kind of indiscretion. And it looks like an indiscretion that was convenient and possibly work related. So maybe someone got together with someone who they were working with. And yeah, it looks like it was more convenient. I don't know. I'm not going to say it was just more convenient and that's why it happened. It actually looks like there was an in-love queen involved, and it's possible that there was a married queen involved, and she's overturned right now. She's upset and not feeling like she can trust her stability. So there is some kind of offer of stability, and there's somebody saying, I don't know if I can trust that offer. I'm not sure if I'm going to take it. And it does have to do with some kind of King of Swords energy who is coming with the truth. I'm even hearing, wow, I'm hearing coming with the truth or coming with the fable. So it's like coming with the truth or coming with what has been learned from this experience. Wow. Okay. Your future trajectory is talking about a commitment not being leveled up. This literally could be a divorce, but it's also like asking for higher self to be channeled through physical self. So there's some kind of higher connection that needs to be made that's not necessarily being made or not being made in a timely manner or in a time frame that your personality self is wanting to see. So let's go ahead and clarify what's going on here. I'm going to use maybe Lenormand. I think this deck is calling too here. So, okay, let's see what's going on. So, yeah, first up, I just want to get clarification on this third party situation. This was very hurtful for everyone involved. Wow. And we get the heart. Everyone's heart is at stake. Everyone's heart has suffered from this. Okay, and this Knight of Wands and this Wheel of Fortune, I almost want to say that this wasn't totally planned, because this Knight of Wands kind of like comes in and comes out. But with this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this Knight of Wands, it's not that it wasn't totally planned, because this Knight of Wands, it's like this is a cycle that they have. This is what they do. So it might not have been necessarily planned, or it could have just been something that was in the mind of this Knight of Wands, and it was going to come around one way or the other. Like they kind of knew about it. So it's not planned necessarily, but it kind of was. It was like waited for. Like they were just waiting for the right time. There we go. That's what that feels like. Let's get some clarification on that. Yeah, there was some kind of image shattering there that this doesn't look like it ended well. Maybe for the whole 3 here. This didn't end well. This was found out and there was a lot of unhappiness. So this King of Swords energy, these aren't gender specific. So the King of Swords energy in the big picture is action energy that sought out the truth and got it. And here is the key. So this is, again, knowledge coming forward. And again, I'm getting that work, somebody at work, a work-related partner. Let's look at this heart of the situation. The heart of the situation, it's talking about, first of all, other people's opinions being involved in all of this. Also, the battle still kind of continuing. It looks like there's still words being said. I'm even hearing words being sought after. There's still truth to be told. Somebody has the whole truth. Somebody doesn't have the whole truth, and they're still trying to figure out what the truth is. Let's look at that. Yeah, because somebody's being kind of aloof, and it also looks like there's communication that's not happening at all, and so someone's being left to their own devices. Like someone's doing some online research on someone. What are you doing? Where are you? What's going on? Yeah, it looks like there's somebody keeping some things to themselves. It almost even seems like somebody who has all the information isn't has locked it up. They have all the information, but they've locked it up. They're being aloof with the information, and they're also not talking. They're not communicating. Your advice, we haven't even gotten to the advice yet, but your advice is talking about, not necessarily moving on from this just yet, not rushing yourself through some kind of full circle of healing around this. It's like, just let this unfold, let this play out, feel your feels, don't be hard on yourself around it. This isn't over, and there's a reason for that. I want to look at this. Wow. Okay. I want to look at this page of Pentacles here happening now and into the near future. And this is being clarified by this Four of Cups here, but also this little piglet that's going toward his demise. This offer of foundation or stability, it's coming slow. It's coming super slow, and somebody's scared to make this offer. I want to know why they're scared. Why are you scared to make this offer? They're afraid of being rejected. They've been holding on to it for a while, afraid of being rejected. They're also afraid that somebody's going to talk, somebody's going to say something, somebody's going to let the cat out of the bag more than they want the cat to be let out of the bag. I think that this sneaky monkey business that happened in the past, somebody wants to keep in the past, and not all the truths are out in the open. People are still searching for the truth. I feel like there's somebody who's afraid that all the truth is going to come out. They don't necessarily, somebody's trying to control the situation. Somebody doesn't want everybody to know what's going on, or maybe somebody doesn't want anybody to know what's fully going on. Somebody wants to make an offer, but they're also afraid of rejection, and they're also afraid if they make an offer that the person they make the offer to is going to tell everybody, so and so made an offer. She doesn't want anybody to know. Okay, keeping it a secret. Secrets. They're afraid that secrets will be revealed. All right, let's look at this. 5 of Swords reversed. The betrayal in the past. Somebody is like, this is their cross to bear. Somebody's taking that on. They're holding space for it. You know, I feel like this person who holds on to all of these lies and deception, I feel it in their solar plexus. So I'm feeling it in their power center. They do all this lying to stay in power, to keep power. It's almost like somebody lies about lies about lies. Like, it's like they have to lie to keep another lie going even. It's like and talk about a cycle. That's what it feels like. It's just this cycle that goes on and on. And it's something they started when they were really little. They started when they were really young doing this. Why are they doing this? They're holding up some kind of a mask, I'll say, but they're keeping up some kind of stories. They're creating stories and they're wanting the stories to be true. It's almost like fantasy. They're holding stories. They're keeping the stories alive. I want to know about this star reversed, this healing that's not happening. Somebody's not on their true path to their highest and their greatest good. And I want to say that what's interesting is somebody feels like they're comfortable, but they're staying in this comfortable place that's not helping them grow or helping them connect with their divine wisdom, their soul lesson that would connect them with divine wisdom. They're staying comfortable and they're not connecting with their soul lesson. Wow, okay. Let's look at this Ace of Swords. And this Ace of Swords is talking about cutting someone out. It's cutting out a romantic partner. So this is also about somebody cut this romantic partner out, cutting out things that no longer serve. The thing is, though, it feels like even though someone cut out a romantic partner, it just feels like they are pulling them back in or holding on to their energy or something. I mean, even with this, in the past, somebody cut out a lover, released a lover, and the resistance to starting a passionate new thing is, you know, the momentum is not happening. Yet the advice is talking about not emotionally being over this yet. On one hand, this can be you, like, just let this unfold. Don't force endings, you know, feel what you need to feel so that you can move forward. But on the other hand, this is also somebody who hasn't let someone go. And this is about your advice, you being aware of how it's not over emotionally, or that more emotional processing needs to happen. I want to clarify this Devil card over here. And the Devil card is talking about, yeah, this is like straight up affair, you know, straight up sex, obsession, and somebody started something new here. And I also want to I want to look at this Ace of Wands over here. Yeah, somebody is not starting a passionate new beginning, or there's resistance to it because of safety reasons. I feel like someone has stayed safe rather than moving forward into what it was that they really truly wanted. I also feel like someone thought that this was just a physical thing. It was just the sex though. And it was opportunistic, and it was like it worked out perfectly. Like, oh, this is so convenient and wonderful. And then I feel like love happened unexpectedly, perhaps. Maybe somebody wasn't expecting to actually love. They were enjoying themselves, they were happy, they liked the feels, they liked the attention, but somebody fell in love who wasn't expecting to fall in love. This kind of messed up their sense of safety, and they chose safety over love. Let's take a look at this Hierophant. Yeah, there's this, the Hierophant is like this, not leveling up this commitment, and that would be keeping it in the friend zone. There might be a commitment that's safe, that is more friendly than altruistic. Somebody's trying to keep this altruistic thing going, this idea. I feel like somebody's really scared too of losing their stability, and so they've chosen something that is not as fulfilling as leveling up would be. And yeah, this is somebody totally trying to move on from what they released, totally trying to move away from whatever it is that they cut out, though they're having a hard time doing that. I feel like they may be acting like they are moving on, or they have moved on. But yeah, they're deep in. They're emotionally connected, and I don't think that they've meant to do that. I guess I want to start this. I don't think they meant to fall in love. And I think they were trying to control it. Okay, let's take a look at some of these messages of love cards. What's going on here? And then we'll find out what this person is wanting to say to you. So, messages of love, time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. I feel like this time apart and distance bringing clarity is coming for both of you. Clarity from both people. I'm hearing clarity from both struggles. Passion. I've been hearing passion partner. This is my passion partner. And that's what this Knight of Rods was doing. I also want to say that this, Knight of Wands energy is immature energy. It's immature. It's not progressed energy. Like leveling up a commitment, the Pope here is definitely not what this Knight of Wands had on their mind when they started this. So time apart, there's definitely still passion here. And interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship, and there's definitely a third party. Like there were I even want to say there were multiple people involved. I gotta say, I'm getting the feeling that there might not just have been three, especially with this energy of the Knight of Wands. This person has done this before, and there are just other people involved, maybe even peripherally while this was going on, but there are still people there, other people, not just these three. Okay, one more. Yeah, new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. This might even be outside of what's going on here. So, this person who's trying to keep things safe, I'm also hearing somebody's trying to keep things plain. And I think what that means is they're trying to keep things simple. They don't really want to connect with love. That makes it really complicated. That brings things to the surface that I don't feel like this person really wants to deal with. And they're wanting to keep it surface to an extent, keep it on the surface, keep it friendship, keep it, their safety is more important than a solid, intense, deep, emotional commitment. And that's just how they want to run their show. That's just how they want to run their life. Okay. I don't think they liked feeling love, but I think they're also running from it. They're they're trying not to acknowledge it. Let's see, what does your person want to say to you? The person that you are thinking of, what do they want to tell you? On the way, but it's reversed. So this person is basically being, you know, like they're keeping things to themselves. They're not being out in the open. They're not hurrying. I also hear they're not struggling, or at least they're trying to create a place where they're not struggling. They're also not catering. They're not catering to the situation or you or the relationship. They kind of like come and go as they please. And I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. I feel like this person feels like they know more than you. That's not necessarily true, but I feel like they think they know more than you. They think they know all of your secrets, and they think that you don't know their secrets. Get back to you, boo, except it's reversed. So they're also not really keeping some things in the friend zone kind of thing. It's like they're not really interested in your healing process. They're not really interested in how you feel good about you. I hate to say this out loud, but I feel like they're not really interested in the intricacies of a partner. They're more interested in what their partner does for them, how their partner makes them feel. And it's not necessarily deep emotional love, like how they're loved. It's more like how they feel safe, how they feel comfortable, like just getting what it is that they want. Huh. And unconditional love, yeah, it's reversed. This friendship type commitment that's happening definitely is transactional. It's transactional love. It's conditional love. It definitely feels like you have to, if you do something wrong, they're going to withhold love. This really doesn't feel very good. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Romance Oracle and see what's going on here. This doesn't feel, what it feels like too is codependent. And this Devil card in the past, this is, you know, a factor of codependence. It also can be addiction. And that just feels present in the energy. And calling in your soulmate. So your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. I feel like also this is calling in someone who is wanting some kind of committed connection, calling in someone who matches the frequency of what it is that you want more. Make the effort. I'm also feeling like evaluating the effort that's being put into this relationship is really important. And retreat. So this separation, I feel like, is really important. I feel like also both of you are learning from this separation. Both of you are realizing what it is that you had in the past, and it's kind of like you might be realizing that you didn't have what you thought you had. You might be realizing that something's even quite different than what you thought it was, but this other person is realizing that they don't have you and they're missing it. I'm going to pull one more of these. Worth waiting for. I'm going to clarify that. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I don't necessarily feel like it's this relationship that's worth waiting for. I feel like it's the soulmate that you're calling in that is worth waiting for. I also feel like the worth waiting for, it's saying the time apart, that interim was good time apart, good time for you to figure out some things about the situation and what was really happening. Yeah, worth waiting for. It's also saying don't rush into this. If there is that page of pentacles coming forward into your near future, that is also, it's an offer, but it's not a big offer. It's a little offer, and it might really not be an offer that's enough. So it's like, it's worth waiting for. It's worth waiting for a bigger offer. It's worth waiting for a more foundational offer, an offer that has more substance. Okay, let's go ahead and think of a yes or no question. And we'll pull from the Angel Oracle. Yes or no question. Perfect timing. I feel like this is talking about divine timing. So don't worry about the timing. Don't worry about rushing. Don't worry about missing an opportunity. Whatever is meant for you will come to you within the next few months. To the personality self, that might seem like a really long time, but it's so not. And get more information. Take this time that you do have to really get clear, get more information. That's what a lot of these swords were about too. This Page of Swords, this Ace of Swords down here, this King of Swords. It's like, get some clear information. I'm going to pull one more. Improving health. I feel like being out of everybody else's energy, or this particular person in general, their energy is improving your health. I feel like it's improving emotional health and mental health. I'm also getting a no for that question, whatever it was. So we were talking to Aries. So Aries, let me know how that resonated with you. Thank you for being on this energy experiment, and like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Aries.